we have another haul video. What the hell's wrong with my camera? If you're new here, hi, welcome. Hit that little subscribe button before we get started and let's jump into this. So I had originally intended just to go to Cost Plus. My daughter Maylene over at Mrs. Call's Campers, she had gone there and I totally got influenced to go as well, but I got on the wrong freeway. So I decided to make some lemons, lemonade out of those lemons, and I went to Walter Anderson Nursery first. And you guys, I got there and I saw that they have a tillandsia, an air plant like little section, and I about lost my mind because I saw this. Oh, look at this, you guys. Okay, now the original one that was in there was a different air plant, but I really just liked how this one looked better. I'm obsessed. Okay, I love this. I don't know why this makes me so happy. It makes me so incredibly happy. I just love everything about it. Maybe because my family, my mom's side of the family were all farmers. So yeah, and my grandma loved chickens, and I know rooster, whatever, but it could be a chicken. I mean, minus that part. Anyway, so I saw that and I thought, okay, well, there's just one, that's fine. No, 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 you guys, there were actually two more. So I grabbed all of them. And the lady, when I checked out, did say they were chickens. So, I mean, whatever. Rooster, chicken, doesn't matter. They're hens. They're birds. Okay. So this did cost, each one was $9.99. It's upside down, which I know is kind of a little pricey for a tchotchke, but you know what? I don't care. I just don't care. And then this tillandsia, it's a bromeliad tillandsia, and it was, I think, $5.99, and it says it's Aranthos purple. So I'm wondering if maybe it'll have like a purple flower. Now, if you guys are curious or would like to know, you know, people think air plants are pretty simple, and they are, but you can easily kill an air plant, and I have done that. So I think I've kind of figured out what works best for them. I do have some air plants outside that do really, really well, but indoors is where I struggled a little bit with them. So if you'd like to see that video, leave me a comment down below so that I know. But I just like, I'm so excited to see this kind of like grow in and see what happens with it. I mean, it's just so cool. So of course, when I saw the other two, I was like, I don't care, I'm getting them. And this one has kind of a small hole, and this one's got a bigger hole. So, I mean, it is what it is. But my student, he graduated, I think it was like last year, and I had him in 3rd grade. And so when he graduated 5th grade, he gave me a present. And this is from, I know it's from a store in North Park called Pigment. Phenomenal store. Their plants, you know, their plants are amazing, but some of them are a little higher than they maybe should be, but whatever, shop local and support your neighborhood. So this one has grown quite a bit. It's gotten much, much bigger than it was. It's still extremely, extremely healthy, so I feel confident enough if you want to see that video. And the reason I didn't get a 3rd tillandsia is I knew I had this one. And so I was thinking, this is a little small. I'm gonna have to figure this out, you guys. Oh, there we go. I could put it in like that. How cool does this look? Okay, so here is this one. The chicken saying hi. Look at that. So cool, right? I mean, obviously, I think this is gonna get too big for this, so I'm gonna have to kind of maybe still figure that one out. But I just thought, like, yeah, that's really a nice fit for now. And it still allows room for the tillandsia to grow. So I'm excited about that. And then I couldn't resist this one. It is so cool looking, and like, look, it has here, you can see, it has 1, 2, 3 more growth points. And this one, look how cool that is. This one would be, oh my gosh, you know what? I was given like a sea urchin with a Tillandsia in it and I killed that. This would look so cool coming out of the sea urchin. This would look really cool coming out. I might have to go get more of these. This one is a bulbosa Belize, but they cost $9.99. So yeah, that is this one, and this one fits really, really well in this chicken. So this one I thought would look really cool with this inside. Obviously, I'm gonna need to play around with like the arrangement of how it's in there so that it fits really well and there's room to grow. But look at this. How cool is this? I'm sorry, you guys, this was worth the trip. Like, even if I had just gotten this, I mean, I'm so incredibly, my joy is being sparked immensely. Let's look at these, okay? So let me see if I can get all of them in my hands. I used to bartend and wait tables, so you would think I would be good at this. But who knows? Okay. Get in there, little girl, fit. You know you want to. Okay, so we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Okay, so moving on, I'm kind of obsessed with hanging planters, and I saw this, and I saw this, and I just really liked how compact it is. It does cost $5.99, but it's like, you know what my biggest complaint about the macrame hangers is that they're too long. So this is much shorter than like the normal ones you would get are. And yeah, let me see if I can stick it in. Okay, let me see. We're almost there. Oh yeah, so this is so much better. My biggest gripe and complaint with the macrame hanging pots is they're always too long. So this is gonna be great. I'll be able to hang this. Check it out, you guys. And it'll be great for kind of my smaller plants. Again, this is just a cashpo. So I was trying to find what would be the biggest pot that I could put in there. And this is it. Now I chose to get green because the white was too obvious. So this does hang over just a teeny tiny bit. But if you have a hanging plant, like nobody is gonna notice that that's hanging over. Now I have so many nursery pots, you guys. However, I just thought, you know what, knowing that it's the right size and it fits perfectly. So yeah, so I got 3 of those. So you can probably guess I got 3 of these, and I did. I got it in gray, I got it in orange, and I got it in green. And these were the only colors that they had. So I got all 3. I think $5.99 for a hanging macrame like potter is really good. And then these run you 30 cents. So there is that. Okay, and we're back. So after I hit up the kind of the pots, I always like to check their indoor plants. And yeah, so I actually saw a black goldfish plant. They had like the normal candy corn one. They had one black goldfish plant. And I was tempted to do it, and then I didn't. And so I'm gonna need to do some research on that one and figure out if I really truly want it, because I think its blooms are gorgeous. But I did see that they had a flat of these. Okay, so this is Eschenanthus black pagoda lipstick plant, and look at it, you guys. So I really love the different pattern that you have here on the leaves. And it's just really gorgeous. And then like on your more mature leaves, which are dark green, you have this on the underside, and I think it just kind of makes it stand out a little bit more. And I'm excited. I'm gonna actually research tonight on maybe how to propagate these and what they like best and everything, but I know people have them, so of course I got two. I couldn't help myself, hi. I had to get two, you guys, I had to do it. Although I have to say that as much as I love Walter Anderson and I think the quality of their stuff is really good, sometimes their plants will look like they've seen a better day. Like, can you see this? Do you see? Like, right, it just, that shouldn't be like that. So I may have to do a little surgery to take care of that, or I just might let it be. But you know, for $4.99, I could put these together. I could propagate a little bit of them and I could put them together. And then, yeah, take it to my classroom or out to my art studio, because I feel like my house has like plenty right now. So yeah, like, what do you guys think? Classroom or art studio and classroom, and just have them separate? Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, just like, they look so happy. I mean, minus this part right here. And they had a ton of them, but you know, I still have to check them. Now, I remember, okay, story here, because I'm gonna be Shady the House right now. That's what I should have called this channel, Shady House. Dang, that's a missed opportunity. I wonder if I should still change it, Shady House. Right? Oh my God, that's such a good name. God, I need to think on that. Okay, so anyway, maybe, darn, why did I think I really kind of like that name? Like, yeah, anyway, okay, whatever. Okay, so, you know, I went into Walter Anderson, and when I first started buying indoor house plants, of course, I went the Calathea route, and I got one of those lancifolias, the rattlesnake, not the true rattlesnake, but we all call it the rattlesnake. If you watch Kaylee Ellen, you know what I'm referring to. But anyway, so I go in and I buy this plant, and I remember having this conversation. You know, I was asking the guy who buys the plants there. This is the one, not at Poway, at the other one. And he's like, I only have the best plants. Like, I don't put out plants that have issues on my thing, which, like, that's great. Take pride in what you do. But every time I would water my rattlesnake plant, all these millipedes would come out of the soil. Super gross. So, you know, regardless of what they tell you, and almost every plant I've ever had that I've gotten there has been like in good condition. They don't always survive. They don't always make the, you know, sometimes they don't always make the transition well. I've had lots of plants from there just like kick the bucket. Yeah, for lots of reasons. But anyway, when he said that, I almost wanted to say to him, do you remember that conversation we had when you told me you only put out the best plants, and then I bought one that had millipedes in it? Like, gross, hi. And I don't think millipedes are beneficial to that plant, so I don't know. I mean, if I'm being ignorant, let me know, but okay. So anyway, so those fit in well, and if I don't want to repot them, I mean, I need to spray all of these down. Look at this, okay. So this is obviously smaller than this, but this would fit in here really well. Look at that. How cool is that? And then I could put that, like, boom, it's already done. I think that looks really nice, right? I might just do that. I'm gonna play around with things tomorrow before I go to my friend's, like, she's having a party at the Bay tomorrow. So anyway, okay, so I bought those two. They were $4.99 each. You can start totaling if you want to. I'm not gonna do that. Next thing that I wanted to show you is, so I love these things, okay? So if you don't know what this is, hi. This is for fungus gnats and a plethora of other things like mosquitoes. Obviously it says mosquito bits, but I buy the little canister, which is a fourth of the size of this, and it's usually like $10, $11, okay? Now, what I typically do with this is, like, if you have a fungus problem, you can work these into the soil and you can top dress your soil, but it's gonna take a while for it to kind of kill out the fungus gnats. But what I do when I'm planting something new is I work this into the soil. So when the soil is about halfway, I'll work a little bit in, and then I'll also top dress. If you want me to go into more detail on this, please let me know. I'm talking faster than I can think. Please let me know down below, and I can definitely do that for you. But you guys, listen, the little one, which is a fourth of the size, usually costs like $11, right? If you buy this on Amazon, I have seen it cost up to $64. I think they may have mismarked this because they were charging, yeah, $17.99. So of course I got two, because this is gonna last me a long time, and to be honest, I should have just grabbed all four, but that was super exciting. I should probably double check my my receipt to make sure that it really rung up $17.99. In fact, I'm gonna do that when I go out to my car in the morning. Okay, now, I have been wanting this for so long, and obviously like getting it online has like not been an option. For whatever reason, I've just never been able to get one online. And I know some of you are gonna be like, come on, Kate, everybody has these. I don't, but I do now. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it is, they had three, and one had these, it was just like so huge and so unruly that I couldn't deal with how much was happening in there. So I got the medium-sized one. I did not get the smaller one. They were all in this same size pot, but how grown in it was. Like some of the leaves were really huge. This is a peperomia, watermelon peperomia. I have been wanting this. I'm not a huge peperomia person, although I have now one, two, I think this is my third peperomia. I did kill a peperomia once, so maybe that's why I didn't want it. But I always love when you go to a nursery and it's already got the wires connected to it. That's a huge plus for me. Now, I told you that sometimes at Walter Anderson, their leaves have seen better days. And like, here's a perfect example of this, right? Like that one has had some issues, okay? So, and then like this one here too, like, here, you can see it, it's here. It's had some issues. So I think what I'm gonna do when I clean this one up is I'm probably gonna cut off the ones that have issues and propagate those, because I know how to propagate peperomia now. I'm so excited. And then also too, I'm gonna divide this, I think, into two. So it's gonna be really hard for you to see, but in here, I can divide, there's like two separate, can't see this, there's like two separate chunks. So I feel confident that I could separate it that way. But you guys, this is like, this is everything and more. It's everything. It is so gorgeous. I know why people go crazy for this plant. Like, it's everything I hope for. And I think when I separate it out, I'm gonna leave like the bigger part here in the pot, and then the smaller one I will put like into a different pot. Oh my God, I can't believe I own this. She's gorgeous. She's so pretty, you guys. And I know a lot of you may already know about peperomia. Does she like more light? Does she not like a lot of light? Like, which one is it? Because I don't want her to lose her watermelon stripes. So yeah, that's that. But I'm not done, you guys. Let's just put her down for a minute. And like, I probably should clean her up before I let her in my house, but yeah, I probably will do that like when I'm done filming this. Okay, so then I already have this plant, so I don't want to hear it if your mom or my sister, but the one I have is pretty, it's not a lot happening. I bought a teeny, it's a lot from where I bought it first, and I've already separated it out twice, so actually it's doing pretty good, and that was $5 that I got at Mission Hills Nursery, but I just couldn't resist when I saw this. You guys, it's just everything. So this one says it's a silver splash pothos. I think I have an exotica, so this is different. I don't know, it's probably the same, but I mean, look at this. You guys, that is like almost all silver. It's just, it's a really gorgeous plant. I probably will take this one to my classroom. I mean, look at how full this is. Can you guys even, like, look at this. It's so full, it's so incredibly happy. Yeah, there are a few leaves here and there, but this is like, I can't even imagine, like, it is amazing, you guys. I'm like beaming with joy. So I'm really, really happy to have this one. And yeah, like I said, she's got some leaves that have seen better days. Hi, oh, sorry, sweetheart. But I'll clean her up and make her happy. And I think I'm gonna take her to my classroom, but I don't know if she's gonna like it in there. They have to adjust to the situations that are going on. But yeah, this is, it costs $19.99, but it's full, you guys. Look how full that is. If you're a plant person, you probably don't really follow, I'm trying to figure out what's going on over there. You probably don't really follow, like teaching channels, but if you do, you would know Maylene. She's amazing, and she's not really my daughter. It's a whole inside story. So I go to Cost Plus, and they sell clothes, you guys. Now you're probably thinking, wait, this is a plant haul. I know, but I'm so excited about this shirt, you guys. If you watch my other channel, you know I do Stitch Fix videos, so. But look how cute this is. Okay, wait. I tried it on to make sure it fit, and it does fit. I do need to wear like a tank top underneath because like, hi, like a camisole, you could like see right through that, hi. But it's just, it actually smells, it smells like World Market, if you know what I mean. This smells like World Market. I wish there was like smell-o-vision for you guys. But anyway, so this is the shirt. I just, you know, this is like this is my style. I'm definitely very like boho. If I could have been a hippie in the 60s, I would have been. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just everything. I love it. So, and it was not cheap. But listen, it's probably a fair trade, and I'll get good use out of it. I don't know. So it was $35. All right, three things left. Okay. All right, so, oh, you know what? Actually, I lied. Well, I don't know where it is. Okay, so, I got a scarf, which I don't need. But you know, it's getting cold out, and it's a really basic, it's kind of like a, it is blue, but it has a very like cool gray feel to it as well. So I feel like I can wear this with a lot of stuff. And I like that it's thin, and I like these tassels. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. What, can you see that? Yeah, I just think it'll look really, really good. In fact, with that shirt. Okay, so next thing, if you garden, you know, you need pots, and typically I don't like to buy like planters and plant stands anywhere other than like TJ Maxx or Home Goods or something like that, but when in Rome. So I got this one here, and this just goes right inside. Now there is no hole, so this would just be like one of those that like holds a nursery pot inside. But I just thought that looked really, really nice together, and it kind of could go like anywhere really in my house, so, or like in any decor situation. So I got that, and then the final thing, we are at the final thing. So again, I was watching Plant Me Ashley. I really like her channel. She probably doesn't even know who I am, which is fine. But yeah, so I was watching her and she was at Cost Plus as well. And she was showing all these different planners that they had, but I'm not really a cat or a dog person so much. But foxes are cool, and I have a really cool story about foxes that I can't tell here on camera because who knows who's watching, but it's just a really like wild, crazy story about a fox in West Virginia in a cemetery. It's all I can say. I can't say more. So anyway, there's like, how many people know that story? 4 of us know that story. So unless one of them is watching, you're never gonna know. So this is just a really cute, again, it does not have any sort of drainage hole, so you could just put a pot like inside. And actually, I feel like you have like room to put a couple different size pots. Again, if you wanted to have something like trailing, you could do that. My original idea was to put both of these inside because I thought that would look cool, like that's the fox's hair, you know? And so I probably will still do that and then save these for something else. Okay, so I totally forgot, you guys. I also got this volcanic pumice here. You know, I've always had perlite in the past, and this is actually kind of heavy, so I don't know if I bought the wrong stuff. It was the same price as perlite, but it's a lot heavier, so yeah, that is the haul. It's a lot. I know this was a long video. I try to make my haul videos not very long, but I was just so excited. So again, thank you for making it all the way to the end. If you're one of my 13 subscribers, thank you so much. If you liked this video, if you like this content, we are going a lot of places with this channel, and I'm really, really excited. So I hope you'll come along for the ride. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. There's a lot of stuff that I'll post on Instagram that I won't post here. And you can also follow me at The Sleepy Teacher. I post on there a lot too if you're interested in my other life, which is teaching. And then finally, there's another channel I never post on, but it's my art channel, which one day I swear I'll post on. So a lot going on here in the social media aspect. I hope that you found this somewhat entertaining, or maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I need to go get those items too. Whatever it may be. Yeah, I'm just really excited about these. I cannot even control my happiness about everything that I saw. I do need to say goodbye now because I need to clean some plants up and put some things away and edit some videos. So until I see you guys again, we're gonna start uploading at 8 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.